Morning guys, how are you all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. If you guys just wouldn't mind quickly hitting that like button, that'd be amazing. And we are gonna go over to the charts. So what has happened? We've just right now had a little bit of a sell-off in Bitcoin, down to on BitMEX down to 90.90. So yeah, that's not looking ideal. Looking definitely like a rejection of this 9,200, which was I was a bit suspicious of happening. You can pretty much see these big wicks above, rejection wicks, so there's no wonder once we started to break down below and close obviously larger time frame candles below the lows of these candles that we were in for some downside. Also, with the fact we were getting resisted, we're at resistance as well. Obviously we had the ascending triangle. I mean, as a target of the ascending triangle, we didn't, I mean, we probably got quite close to it. So you could have had your buys and your orders in to actually basically capitalize on that, but again, a risky trade. But yeah, if you're fast and got nimble feet in the market, you put your orders in and you take profits. 3 comma smart trade is obviously good for that. Not that I'm shilling 3 commas or anything, but yeah, because you can just put in your take profit orders and your buy once it triggers above. So yeah, I mean, you can do it in BitMEX without that. You can put your basically orders to buy, and then you can have like limit orders to reduce only. So obviously it will obviously then reduce, it will only take them once you've taken the profits. But yeah, you can set it up that way as well. But anyway, so over to the 12 hour. So what we've got here, what I was looking at in last night's video and yesterday's video, and the days before when I was eyeing up this 9 coming in, how I trade the TD9s is obviously closing candles above it is what triggers the bullish trade. And on the 12 hour, you can see we didn't even close a single candle above the high of this 9 candle, so it didn't technically trigger a buy trade. I was also talking about I'll be looking at closes above 9,200, and then I can look to buy, and then if it just breaks through and runs away, then buy the back test. And if we don't get a back test and I miss the trade altogether, I miss the trade altogether. But none of that happened, and we actually as it stands, we are breaking below the 9 candle on the 12 hour now. So obviously if this closes under this candle body here, well, I mean, it's either the wick or the body, but obviously it is the body on this one because we opened at the bottom of the candle. But yeah, so that basically invalidates the 9, and we'll just expect more continuation until we get to another 9 based on the TD anyway. Obviously we can get supported, or we can get other chart patterns or anything else occur in the process of the down move. But I mean, it's not looking good. It is not looking good, really. Obviously, it's weekend price action, so we just got to bear that in mind. But we are taking out this 12 hour, and obviously the daily 9 as well. Yesterday's candle, I mean, we're actually at the exact bottom of it now, trading here. So yeah, closing here or lower. We are basically going to trigger, with how I trade the TD, a daily continuation sell signal now based off the daily 9. And yeah, and I mean, I keep saying I can't expect us holding this 9,000 level if we come down here again. And we have just really got to eye up this 8,600. And then what we've also got going on, and I kind of think this is not the worst thing, because I'm thinking we are going to get a move down to 8,600. We're going to get some wicks below to try and swipe some liquidity, try and trigger some stops, for people that buy here, and then also trigger some, just trigger some stops generally for people that are long just wherever in this formation on whatever time frame. But yeah, so it means we might not necessarily have to get a wick all the way down to 8,000. We may just have to get a wick down to, well, wherever this trend line comes in, which obviously, if it doesn't move down soon, this trend line will probably be, it will be down around the 8,000 level anyway. So, I mean, that also maybe would line up to extra support if we get down to 8,600, a wick down. So it will be a pretty vicious move, and it will be the sort of expansion of volatility we should be expecting. Not necessarily the direction, it doesn't have to be down, but a move like that, either up or down, is what we should be looking for. is what we should really be looking for with Bitcoin, because of the low volatility that we've had. So I mean, is it the worst thing? We could have is extra support around 8,000 to make sure we definitely get back above 8,600. Not really, because if we do that, things could start to turn pretty bullish pretty quickly after well, liquidating, stopping out, getting all these people out of their trades. Even it will even capture in some shorts that are shorting under this level and potentially even shorting around here, or anywhere in this zone, because they will then get trapped in positions, and there will be big players that will be taking short trades at the breakdown of here. So if we do make our way back up, then there will be a lot of liquidity to squeeze as we move back up. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. Weekend price action, not too much we really want to read into it that much. We just got to wait till Monday's open. If we do open tomorrow, once the CMEs are open, or later on tonight, and stock market is open, and we are looking generally weaker, and we are taking out, we are closing well, anywhere where we are now or lower. I just can't see anything other than 8,600 as a minimum this week. I just can't see it. I just can't see it really. But obviously back above 9,200, back above the 9, back above here, I would, and consolidating above this resistance, so turning it into support, then that would be very bullish for me in my mind, and I do think we would be looking at making progress to take out this level and then potentially that level. So that's it really. A quick one really. 12 hours turned up. But obviously still in the bearish zone, so we do need to start making some progress upwards, and we do need price action to start coming up as well with it. Otherwise it'll just be a bearish reset of this indicator, and then when it turns back down again, it's gonna not be the best for Bitcoin. Daily still coming down as well, and then 4 hour is now coming down as well also. So not the rosiest of pictures, not the rosiest of pictures to say the least. But yeah, so right, thanks for listening guys. Remember, it's not a financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, and I will catch up with you guys later with the Binance update, and also some other small cap altcoins that I've been piling into, going for some 10, 50, 100 X's. But yeah, we'll see what happens with those. Right, so I'll speak to you guys soon.